Hi everyone, welcome back. It's Matt with Garden Distractions. I just got for Christmas a wonderful smart grow system. This is from Click&Grow. My husband knew how much I wanted it and surprised me with it for Christmas. So we're going to do a little unboxing and we're going to set it up today. I did already open it up just to see what it looked like inside, but I'm going to take you guys along to see everything. So this is the Smart Garden S3. The S3 means that there are 3 pods for 3 plants to grow into it. So here we go. He did get me the gray version. So you see here, that's the gray. I've got a little manual, and we will look at that in a little bit. We're gonna take this out. So as soon as you get it, you get this little welcome statement from the CEO of Click and Collect. Pop that guy out, and this is where your soil, your smart soil is, with the little pods for your seeds. So we'll open that guy up. And with the starter kit, it comes with the starter basil. So we're going to work on growing that. So it's a refill pack of 3 for basil. It's going to sprout in 1 to 2 weeks. Full size will be in 1 to 2 months, and we can enjoy it for 2 to 3 months. So it says, ready, set, grow. 1, you're going to fill the tank, add water until the water level indicator reaches the top of the garden. 2, you're going to prep the capsules, insert the refills into the garden by removing the U-shaped pods and the lids, and refill the cavities with replacing the soil and putting them back into the dome, and then putting the dome covers on. We're going to plug it in, and we're going to start growing. So here we go. So in this box, we have the power cord, and then 2 adjustable arms for when your plants grow higher and you need some more space between the actual plants and the light. So for beginning, we're just going to leave it at the lowest one possible so that the germination can start. So we will just take these guys out, moving those caps first. And then the pods. So this is the pod. I'm going to take this little plastic piece off, just like that, and then we're going to put the soil in. And then on the little tab here, you can write what it is you're growing. If you're growing multiples or different things all at once, you can kind of keep track of what it is that you're growing. I know that I'm just growing basil, so I'm just gonna leave those as they are. All right, so now those are all in, and then we're just gonna put the pods back on, and they just click into place. And there we go. And then we'll just put the garbage away. And the last thing that we need to do is just fill the water. So this is where the water goes in, and the entire bottom is the reservoir for the water. I was seeing online that you can apparently get about a month or so of water without having to replace it. So this is a good reservoir for watering. So I'm gonna put this, I think, on my island. I was gonna put it on my plant stand, but I think it's better to do it on my island. That way I can see it every day. My plant stand is like right in front of the camera here. I can see that all day, but I would like to be able to see it in the kitchen as well. I might end up moving it just because of the light. The light needs to be on for 16 hours a day, and then it's off for 8 hours. So it has a timer. As soon as you plug it in, it automatically goes. And there we go. So I will put some water in, and we'll go over to the Click&Grow app. I am using the iPhone, so I'm using Apple. And the Click&Grow app can be found in the App Store as well as on Google Play, and I think there's an Android store as well. But yeah, I'm using iTunes, so I'm going to go to the App Store and we're going to search for the Click&Grow app. And it's right there. And I already have it downloaded, so I'm just going to go open it. But yeah, you just go into there and then you click Get, put your information in, and then we go into the app. So here is what the app looks like. I already have my stuff set up and I have labeled it under Matt's Garden. And you can add in a new garden, so I'll show you how to do that if you needed to. So you give it a name. We'll call this Garden Distractions. What product? It's either going to be the Smart Garden 3 or the Smart Garden 9. I have the Smart Garden 3, and then you can select which color you have. So they have a white, gray, beige, and a gold. I have the gray, so we're going to select gray and then done. Now we can add our plant, or we can watch the video. So I recommend you do that if you want. I'm just going to add in my plants, and this shows you every plant that they have, and you're just going to add in what you have. So we can go into the basil. This is what we have, and we have all 3 plants are basil. So you can go in that way. And it's really cute that it gives you a little name for every single plant that you put in there. So we've got Katie, Jessica, and Harley. You can also go in and edit in the information. Looks like I'm starting these on yesterday. Today is the 31st. I don't know why it's saying yesterday, but I can go in and change that to whatever day I want. Looks like it won't let me, but when I set it up, it said that it was the day before as well, and it starts counting on like the day you actually grow it. So that's something that I noticed anyways. So then you can save it, or you can either change the name of the plant as well. So I'm just going to go back into my garden, and I will show you what I have. So I've got Georgina the basil, Taylor, and Martha. I started them all 6 days ago, and I went in and added little care tips about them as well when I've started growing them. So you'll see that Georgina the basil usually sprouts in 7 to 14 days. It lasts for 12 weeks, or up to 12 weeks, and it is an edible plant, and it grows best in plus 18 to plus 30 degree weather. So then there's the plant information as well. There's fun facts about the product, about the germination speed, and environmental conditions. So if I was too fast on that, feel free to pause the video at any time to read those. And then you can also make a note on here and then save it. So on Monday, December 28th, my plant was at 3 days old, and I noticed that the seedlings were starting to show. So I put that for every single one of them. So if I go back, you can see that it was for Georgina. Taylor was the day after, so at day 4, seedlings starting to come up, as well as Martha's. That is about that. I was really a little disappointed actually that the app is as basic as it is, because the system is pretty expensive, I expected that I would be able to turn on and off the lights and I get notified when it's time to take the domes off. Also for watering, but it's not quite there yet. So you can go in and go to my garden, go back and you can see my plant archive. And then this is anything that like is done growing that you've put in the archive that you could see in there and refer to for your notes or whatnot, sort of maybe for your next growing season. You can get the plant's notification, or sorry, the plant catalog, and you can go through their list and it takes you to the website. You can actually order them. So that's really cool. I do want to get a couple of things soon, I think, because I want to start growing some stuff for my planters on my balcony. So I'm kind of thinking the petunias and the pansies. Maybe some sweet alyssum too. We'll see. Yeah. You can also search and see if there's a certain plant that you're looking for. You can go in there and take a look. We're just going to go back, and then we also have notifications. So looks like we did get one notification. And what is it? It says your basil should be germinating by now. For this herb, there is no limit to the number of seedlings per pod. Just let it thrive. And I did notice that there's probably like about 10 to 20 seeds on each pod. Looks like they're all coming up, so I will show you that as well. But yeah, that's the app. And like I said, it's pretty basic, but it is a good starting point, I think. And here they are 6 days later. So I'm just going to take these domes off so you guys can see what they look like and how grown, how much bigger they are. So you can tell that they all germinated quite nicely. Some of the soil sticking up a little bit here, but yeah, they're looking really good after 6 days. I'm surprised that they're as far as long as they are, because on the app it did say, and on the packaging for them, that it did say that they will take about 7 to 12 days to germinate. When they get bigger, I will be transplanting most of them into their own little pots to continue growing, leaving a couple in here to see how fast these guys will grow compared to the other ones. In the next couple of days, I will also be keeping these domes off permanently, as the plants are growing quite fast and will not need these domes. But for the time being, we'll keep them on just to keep it pretty moist in there and help promote growth. Thank you guys for coming along with me on this video today. It means so much to me to be able to show you guys this wonderful new system that I got. I'm looking forward to using it down the line, and I want to just let you know that this was no way at all sponsored. From Click&Grow, this was a gift from my husband for Christmas, and I really look forward to showing you guys down the line on my many uses of it. And I hope that you guys can one day be able to get a Click&Grow as well and start your plant journey from seed. Thank you guys. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.